So I wanted to make this video since we are so close to the release of Journey Together. I wanted to update you guys first on my pre-order situation with Journey Together, because yes, I did have a pre-order for Journey Together, and then I want to talk about what I think is going to happen to Journey Together prices on release day and forward. So first, I just want to update you guys on my pre-order situation with Journey Together. So I had only placed a pre-order for Journey Together from one store. Now, this is probably not the smartest thing to do, but this was the only store I was able to find Journey Together booster boxes under MSRP. Everywhere else, it was like 180 to like 200. And even then, I mean, if you look at the prices now, 180 to 200 probably wasn't that bad of a buy. But for me, since I had secured booster boxes under MSRP, I really wasn't that, I guess, enticed to want to, buy more booster boxes at 180 to 200. So I didn't. But looking at the prices now and how things are going, I think purchasing from more than one source probably would have been smart, even if I were to have had to pay like $180 to $200, because there was one eBay seller, I believe it was Football Pete, that had a discount if you bought in quantity. I'm pretty sure it got all the way down to like, I think 183 or 190 or something around there. So if you compare the prices right now where they're at, that was a pretty good deal. So hopefully you guys bought something, even if it was a little bit above MSRP. That's probably honestly not a bad price to be at. But for me, I did buy from that one, place where I was able to buy booster boxes under MSRP. Now, this store had placed pre-orders previously, from, I think it was Surging Sparks. I bought booster boxes from the store, and I bought them, I think at the time when the set actually released, I bought them for like $40 under like market or something like that. And they didn't cancel on me. And then I'd ordered like 4 cases, I think, of Surging Sparks booster boxes, or 3 or something like that. Like I bought a decent quantity, but they didn't cancel on me. But this time around, I was a little bit more, I guess, worried about them canceling, because this was a very different situation. I had bought under MSRP. If you look at Journey Together booster boxes now, they're like $280. So I pretty much doubled my investment without even, getting them yet. Like they're not even here. The set's not even out yet. And I've already, doubled my money. So I was more, I guess, worried that they might cancel on me, but I just got an update and my order has officially been shipped. They printed the label, they shipped it out, and I'm expected to get my booster boxes on Wednesday. So yeah, it's official. I have my Journey Together booster boxes because it's literally in transit. So it's great news for me, because honestly, if they cancel on me for whatever reasoning, I would have 0 Journey Together products, because I only ordered booster boxes from that one store, and that was it. Like I had not placed any other pre-orders, because honestly, this set was super hard to find booster boxes for MSRP or below. Obviously, the Pokemon Center drop was terrible. I didn't get anything. And after that, I couldn't find any store selling them for MSRP or below. Everyone was charging around like $200, but there was that one seller on eBay. I think if you buy in quantity, you could have gone it down to like 180s. But other than that, like it was super hard to find any sort of deals. But I found it from that one store. But I had ordered from them before, so I was a little bit, less, I guess, worried buying from them, knowing they didn't cancel me with Surging Sparks. But this was a little bit of a different situation, because the price difference was so massive that I was like, you know what, maybe it's possible they only fulfill maybe part of my order, but they, shipped everything, which is really good. And I had previously, messaged the store before even ordering, like asking them if they can guarantee me, which obviously isn't really a thing, even me just asking them, but like, can you guarantee me that I'm going to actually get this whole order? And they said yes, and they did not disappoint, and they did not lie. They did fulfill my entire order, which I'm really happy for. So when I do get my product, I'll let you guys know. But, I've explained this during this whole market and craziness. I unfortunately will not be, showing the booster boxes that I have for Journey Together, because of just how this whole space is right now. People, if you even have like a few cases of the newest release, no matter what it is, like some prismatic ETBs, you have maybe some, I don't know, Journey Together. If you show even a few cases, people will get upset with you, call you evil scalper, and all these different words. And honestly, I don't think there's a need to even show it on camera. It's just going to bring those types of people negativity, and all of these people getting upset because prices are high. And if you're just showing large amounts of sealed product, it's really not a great thing right now. Some of you guys do understand. I know some of you guys just want to see it just because some of you guys think I'm lying whenever I tell you guys I buy something, but I don't really see the benefit of me lying on my channel that, like, if I bought something or not. Like, honestly, if I was lying, I would be way, I guess, over, stating what I actually have. But I don't. Like, Journey Together, for example, I have about 4 cases coming that I bought under MSRP. If I was going to lie to you guys, I would have told you guys I'd bought like 10 cases of these or something like that. But I'm not lying. I bought around 4 cases of these booster boxes under MSRP. And I know when I made that video, because I remember when I placed that order, I told you guys, I'm officially invested. I had placed my pre-order or whatever. A lot of you guys did not believe for some reason that I was able to buy under MSRP. And I get it, because this was the only store I was able to find them under MSRP. Everywhere else was over MSRP, like at market, like 180, 200. So I can understand people thinking I'm lying, but I'm really not. I just found a good deal, and I was super surprised when I went to the website and they had them for that price, which is why I bought their entire stock. I bought all of them they had. Honestly, I wanted to buy more. I wanted to buy like 6 cases, but they didn't have that available, so I just bought whatever they had left, which was around 4 cases. And yeah, so that's my pre-order situation. It's officially been confirmed. I 100% am getting them because it's already in transit. So yeah, I'm good with what I have. I do wish I had more, obviously, because if you look at the prices, I wish I had bought more, but I didn't want to go super heavy into the set. And also, I really couldn't have unless I wanted to pay pretty much market price at the time. So yeah, Journey Together, I only have booster boxes. I don't have any other products coming. So it's just the booster boxes. I wish I would have also bought ETBs, because that same website I bought from, they also had ETBs, I believe, at $50, but I didn't buy at that time because I had bought 23 booster boxes, and I didn't think Elite Trainer boxes were going to get this expensive. So I wish I would have also bought those, because that would have been nice to have some ETBs, but I'm only getting booster boxes. So I guess I'm just going to go through all these different products and give you guys, I guess, my opinions on where I think they're going to end up, and my sort of advice if you're trying to buy Journey Together if you do not have any pre-ordered as of right now. So Journey Together prices will drop. I've talked about it many times. It will happen. It's not going to be one of those things where it just keeps going up, and even when it gets released, it's going to drop. People, especially now, there's a lot more scalpers, a lot more flippers. A lot of people are going to flood the market. It's going to happen. Now, I don't think it's going to be maybe as bad as like Prismatic, because Prismatic Evolutions, all the products were able to be found in retail stores. Journey Together, you can pretty much, find all of them in stores, all the products except for booster boxes. So I think booster boxes are going to drop the least out of all the products, because you can't just go to Target, Walmart, or Best Buy, go in a store and scalp it. Booster boxes, they don't sell, those at Walmart, Target, Best Buy. So I think booster boxes are going to drop the least. So if you want to buy booster boxes, here would be my advice. For booster boxes, I wouldn't buy it on release day, because I've noticed, especially with Prismatic, it takes about around 2 weeks for prices to like dip to like the bottom, and then it starts to rebound. So I would say for booster boxes, if you're really trying to buy in, I would probably wait a week or two and see where the prices go. I really think it's probably going to be a few weeks. You're going to have to find the bottom of where prices are going to be at. You'll know when it happens, when prices tank drastically and it kind of stays there for a little bit. Like when that happens, that's probably your chance to buy in, because after that, it's going to go back up. That's how the stuff works. So that would be my advice. If you're going to try to buy booster boxes, I'd probably just keep up with the market every single day, see where prices go. But I think you have a couple of weeks for prices to drop and for them to bottom out and then for prices to go back up. That's just my opinion. I don't know what they're going to drop at. I don't want to take a guess because at this point when boxes are selling from 280 to 300 bucks, I don't know what to say. But if you want to buy in, that would be the time to. And that's just my advice because I wouldn't buy right now, obviously, just before the set comes out because there's going to be supply flooded into the market. But it's just how much is it going to drop and how long is it going to be, how long is it going to drop for? Nobody knows. But generally, I would say just based on the past couple sets, that's kind of your time frame. A couple of weeks after the set gets released. So I wouldn't just immediately buy the day the set gets released because there wouldn't be enough time for people to, I guess list and stuff because people also that pre-order Journey Together, it's possible they may also get their orders late. Like that stuff happens. So I'd give it a couple weeks. That's just my take and my advice if you want to buy these booster boxes if you haven't pre-ordered any right now. So some other products I guess I'm going to go over. I just wanted to show you guys this, which is kind of funny. The enhanced booster boxes are now actually cheaper than the normal booster boxes on TCG Player. There's this seller, I don't know what is going on, but they have like 2,000 booster boxes, but for some reason their listing keeps getting taken down. I don't really believe they have 2,000 booster boxes, I'm not going to lie. I searched up the store. They're like a relatively small store. They're not like a ginormous store, but apparently they somehow have 2,000 booster boxes. But like I said, their listing has been taken down like multiple times, so I don't know if this is a glitch, what it is, but this person apparently has this many. But you can see here, the enhanced booster boxes on TCG Player are now actually cheaper than the normal ones. So if you do still want to pre-order, it's actually cheaper to buy the enhanced booster box listing on TCG Player. Now for the other products I wanted to talk about quickly here, the ETBs I really think are going to drop a significant amount. Right now they are selling for 120 to 130 bucks. You can see here there's confirmed sales for even 100, almost $50. I really think, and I don't know, maybe I'm stretching it here, but these are going to be found at Targets, Walmarts, all these places. And taking that into consideration for a main set ETB also, this I really think is probably going to drop to $80, $70. I really think it's going to be in that range. That's just my take because I can't see a normal ETB being this expensive and not dropping around to like $70, $80 because Surging Sparks ETBs are just about $100. And Surging Sparks, you see how expensive that set is. It's been out for like 5 months now. There's no way this is not going to drop below 100. I really think it'll be around the $70 to $80 range once the market gets flooded. So this is a super overpriced product in my opinion. I really think this one's going to drop a lot. Now, next here, the PC ETBs. I know a lot of people have these hopes, and maybe it will happen this time, that PC ETBs are going to get restocked on release day. Well, if you look at Prismatic Evolutions, that did not happen at all. We still haven't gotten that PC ETB restocked for Prismatic Evolutions. I mean, it's been 2 months now. Where is it at? It hasn't happened. People were literally waiting on release day at their computer, waiting for that, restock to happen. It didn't happen. Journey Together, I think, could be a very similar story where they don't restock it. So my advice is going to be the exact same thing with Prismatic Evolutions. You will have, when the release day comes and people get their pre-orders for the PC ETBs, you'll probably have like a week window of the ETBs getting flooded into the market, and whatever price point it's at, I think that'll probably be the lowest it's going to get, because if they don't restock these, it's just going to go up. I mean, that's literally what happened to the Prismatic PC ETBs. They dropped all the way to low 200s, like 220, 230 bucks. What are they at now? Like 350 to 400. So these, I really think, I don't know what they're going to drop at. I have the sales up here on eBay because TCG Player really doesn't have a lot of sales volume, but you can see they are selling for around 200 bucks each. Whatever it drops to on release day in like the following like week or two, that will be your time to buy whatever it's at, because if they don't restock it, it's just going to go up. That's how this market works. So if it drops to 150, that's where it bottoms out. That's the price you have to pay. And if you don't want to pay it, don't pay it. But don't be surprised if it keeps going up after that, because, I mean, PC ETBs, they're exclusive, obviously. And for some reason, the Prismatic ones didn't get restocked. And if these don't either, probably going to be pretty expensive. They're going to go back up. The market's going to get flooded because a lot of people that were able to, pre-order these, they're probably going to be able to flip them for like triple the amount they paid for, because they're like 65 bucks. they can flip it for 200. If they go down even to like 150s, they're still doubling their money. And there's a lot of people now that are flippers that are just going to quickly make a quick buck. So you can take advantage if you want to buy these PC ETBs, and you're willing to pay whatever the market price drops to, and you're willing to pay above MSRP. That's when I would buy these, because other than that, I don't know if we're going to see a restock, because we didn't see that with prismatic evolutions. So that's the end of this video. Just wanted to give you guys an update on my pre-order situation with this set, and wanted to talk about what I think is going to happen on release day in, I guess, a couple weeks after the release day. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.